Hey there. Give me one sec, we'll be live. I'm just making a couple changes on my desktop real quick. How you doing? I figured we'd get another stream in today. Since I've got no family, we'll do 2 streams today. Let's see how it goes. So let me check this. Just a dude.
Host. Welcome, everyone.
Thank you for the host, sir. How are you? Good to see you. Just getting everything set up. Give me just 1 minute. Yeah, right? Well, you know, I got all my stuff done today, and I was like, we might as well go ahead and do another stream. Got nobody home, so I'm doing good, Fista. Good to see you, man. Phoenix, thank you for the host. Tech Coach, thank you for the host. Appreciate it, guys. Alright, we're going to switch over live, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. Yeah, man. Things are good, buddy. You know, can't complain. So, here's what we're going to do. I think what we're going to do is we're going to... Yeah, your Vista command should work. Let me know, Vista, if it doesn't for whatever reason, but that should definitely work for you. I think what I want to do today is... It worked, cool. I think what I want to do, and I'm not 100% sure yet, but let me come in here. Did I not say, because here's the stuff for the overlay, right? This is where we redesigned everything for the starting soon screen. That's all right here. And that's not what I'm looking for, though. I'm looking for the... Here's my stream overlays. That's not what we want. Here's the Be Right Back stuff. It's not in here. Because this is what we use to do all the Be Right Back animations. I wanted to touch up the... my brain, guys. My follow and host and all those animations. I wanted to see if we could make them a little better, smoother. I don't really know what the word would be. Trying to see where the heck those are, though. Or did I not save those? I mean, it's very possible I didn't, because those have actually been my follow animations and stuff for a while now. Let's go to complete. Give me a second while I hunt this stuff down. You know what? We might actually... Is what we're going to do. We might actually redo them. Yeah, I mean, literally, I made those... It's been a while, dude. Here's what we'll do. We'll grab this. I think we'll use this stuff. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save this as, Let's be right back, starting soon. We'll do follow. One year and 3 months. Wow, guys. Been that long. See, in 50, you started following me shortly after I started streaming on Mixer. So that means that I've been on Mixer for about a year and 3 months, roughly. Or a year and 4 months. Because, I mean, you were one of my earliest followers. So was Phoenix. Wow. That's crazy. To think I've been doing this that long. Okay. How do I want to do this? We're going to set this up for follows. So here's... Alright. What the heck is my current... This is so funny when you start doing this, because it's like you sit here and you're going... Oh, I turned all those off, Vista. Nobody was using them. I figured it wasn't worth having around. Sorry, guys. We're going to get going here very soon, I promise. So it's not going to open the follow in here. So what I'd have to do is if I want to open that... Yeah. We had those that was going for a while, but people just weren't really using them, so I figured why even bother. Okay, so here's what I did for the old follow notification. and it's pretty outdated. So I think what we're going to do is, I like the general idea of it. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to sort of refresh it. Maybe update the graphics, and maybe... What do you guys think? Leave it? Update it? Because there's the follow. Here's the host. These were very early animations, by the way. Very, very early. So we've got... What is this one? Okay, there's water bottles. Yeah. Oh wait, oh, that's right. Fista's is an actual GIF. It's a movie file. It's not a GIF. Okay. Hey, Merc, what's up, buddy? How are you? We're just updating some stream stuff, dude. Seven is a movie file or a GIF? That's a GIF, and it's got slight tearing on the edges, because I think I went with a video file for that as well. I did. Yeah, because that's got cleaner. Okay, so that's good. Just kind of waking up. Oh, right on. You're doing your new schedule stuff, right, dude? Okay. Okay, so that's all those. That's good. But pros and cons. Right. That's the way it always is, man. Some good things, some bad things, and everything, right? It is. You know. Alright, let me... Sorry, I probably should have had all this done before y'all joined in, right? I apologize. I'm sitting here and I'm like trying to figure out how I want to do some of this. Because, so, I guess silly me, I didn't save all of the... I didn't save... I mean, I've got these. Here's the old ones. Could we use this and just... Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's update these. We'll update these. So we've got the old notifications. So we'll move that in here. So we'll go here. Alright, so this is the art that I used for the old ones, right? This is everything in a nutshell. So you can see, like, the mouse 1, mouse 2, the host stuff, all of this is in here. There's the thank you. Now, I don't know what I was going to do with thank you. What was that going to be for? Maybe for donations or something? You know, I think that's what that was going to be, because what is my current donation? My current donation is just that cat face, right? It's that goofy cat. Alright, let's do this then. Let's get the donation one done. Since we currently have the follow and the host working. So here's what we're going to do. Let's get... Yeah, let's update this. Let's get this one going so we can replace that cat, and then all of it will be custom. And then if we have time, we'll come back, we'll do the follow, we'll do the host. That way we can get everything sort of standardized. But before we do that, I want to update the art. I want to make everything look better than what it did in these original ones. So what we're going to do is we're going to take all these and we're going to copy them straight down. We're going to copy the artboard just down. And the reason we're going to do that... Why is this open? I don't want Epic open. Okay, the reason we're going to do that is I want to keep the originals here. And then... Yeah, exactly. Because, I mean, why not, right? But I had an idea. What if I do... I'm thinking about doing, just instead of a small pop-up thing, I'm thinking about doing an actual... Especially for a donation, I'm thinking about doing... something more, like doing a full 1920 by 1080 and having it sort of with the, because I was gonna do the balloons and then me and her waving, you know. So if we do that, then I think what we'll do, let's update some of these colors and stuff. Yeah, let's get working on it. All right, enough talk. Get to work. Okay. We'll move all this over. I like the balloons. I like them just the way they are. Oh, I had a funny thing today. We had the cops came out today to serve my wife that subpoena for that hit and run. And they've come out twice today. And I told this first cop that came, I was like, she's not going to be home. She's gone all weekend. And they were like, oh, okay, no problem. We'll put a note on it. And so the second cop comes, and I'm like, she's not going to be home, dude. She's gone all weekend. And he was just like, oh, they didn't put a note. And I was like, oh, he said he was gonna. I was like, y'all might want to save yourselves the hassle and put a note on this to make sure, because she's not coming home until tomorrow night. So, you know, probably Monday before you can serve her. And then I asked him, I said, is it normal to serve people on a hit and run? And he was like, yeah. I said, oh, okay. I don't know. Luckily, I've never been in a hit and run, so I don't know what is and isn't normal there. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I told him next time they come, I'm just not going to answer the door. I said, because, honestly, you know, yeah, someone hit her about a month ago now. She was on her way home and some dude hit her and just took off. Didn't check on her. Did nothing. Just figured he wasn't going to stick around and deal with it and just have a nice day. But luckily, what happened was, as soon as she called me, my wife's smart. She's a smart cookie. As soon as he hit her, my wife took out her phone and she snapped a picture of the license plate. But luckily, when the cops showed up, she had the picture of the license plate and they were able to, you know, go and track it down, luckily. So it worked out really well. Hey, water bottle, how are you? Good to see you. Yeah, she's smart. Because the first question I asked her, I was like, did you get a picture? And she was like, yep. And then she, while I was on the phone with her, she was like, he's actually going to run. And he did. He just took off. Didn't check on her. Nothing. So anyways, they're trying to serve her the subpoena to come to court over that, I guess. Yeah. How are you, Water Bottle? We had a good stream earlier today, Water Bottle. This will be my second stream today. You believe it? Yeah. Well, the girl's out of town. They're camping. Did you see what we drew earlier? I don't know if you saw it yet. I was in line for the Hello Kitty Cafe truck this morning? Oh, that sounds cool. Yeah, I'll pull it up real quick. It was actually kind of fun. We finished it. And the story behind this is I intentionally went with this sort of animated, sort of, you know, cartoony look. But my wife doesn't do dark well. Like, she doesn't like the dark, and she doesn't like forest. So I kept giving her crap because I was like, you're going to go camping in the woods at night, you know, and all that stuff. And so here's this thing with Darcy holding a little torch, you know, and Tina holding a little sword, because of course she would be. Oh yeah, they're going camping. They're roughing it, Water Bottle. Now they're going with her little troop, and they've got nice tents. I mean, there's probably, I would say, so the way they do this, I don't know if this is normal. The moms go with the girls, right? So the moms go with the daughters, and then, so I think there were 12 moms, 12 daughters. So 24 people in total. But yeah, they're actually staying in tents, and they're going to a Girl Scouts of America campground thing. And yeah, be kind of cool. See how it goes. I'm excited to hear the stories. You did, Glass. I've been streaming the whole time. No, kidding, man. Took a break, went and had some food and all that jazz, and now we're back. How are you, Glass? Thank you, Water Bottle. Yeah, shout out for Fista, guys. If you're not following Fista, please do. Early supporter here. Really cool guy. Glass is another one. He is another creative streamer. Give that fellow a follow. And give Bad Merc one as well, please. If you get a chance. Please go follow those folks. I would appreciate it. We are in the process of refreshing all of my follow, post, and... You know, funny enough, Glass, we never did my donation animation. It made it match. So what we're going to do is we're going to refresh the graphics, and then we're going to refresh all of this. And see if we can make it look better than what it does now. Ooh. Excuse me. Thank you. We'll say thank you for the donation. Trying to figure out how I want to do this. Let's copy this down. We'll lock the children, and let's go 1920 by 1080. Because I want to see how big we can actually do this. Hey Spartan, how's it going? So you're going to be here for the rest of the night. I'm going to stream for a couple hours tonight. I streamed for 4 hours earlier, which is a long stream for me. And then I'll probably get maybe 2 or 3 in this time here. Because the thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow night. Because the girls are going to get home about, they're going to get home probably around like 6-ish tomorrow night. So we'll probably do family time since they haven't been home the whole weekend. And, but, you know, I could be wrong because they may get home and they may just want to go to bed. They may be pooped. I don't know. So we'll wait and see how they're feeling and everything. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go like this, and we're going to make all these balloons move independently. So they're going to sort of sway like this, and then they're going to come up. So this is going to be for my donations. So here's the donation one water bottle. We never did it. We have that cat one in for the donation. We never made the donation animation that actually fits the other one. So we're going to do that one first. Then we're going to refresh the follow. And then we're going to refresh the host. And I think we're going to update the raid one. I got an idea on that. Lock the children. Yeah, locked it. So what that means is when you go to move a big element, you can lock the children within the parent. So, you know, hey, Zoms, how's it going? Good to see you again. Thanks for coming in. So we're going to refresh this. So I want to say thank you for the donation. Because what is the audio that my daughter says that accompanies this? Let's listen to that. I think it says...
Thank you for the donation. You are amazing. Thank you for the donation.
Love it. Okay, so... Well... Oh, I put on the list too. 2 things I gotta do. I gotta get her to do something for... Metro for his little Iron Man, and then I've got to get something for Dragon's Lair as well for the dragon coming in. I made a list, so I'm gonna get my daughter to help me record those tomorrow, so that we can get those done. All right. Thank you for the donation. We'll have it say actually thank you for the donation. Okay. So, and I want to change these colors up because I don't like the way these colors look. I think we'll go something like this. And I think... Okay, so that's embedded in there. Good. Okay. So now... Yep, we'll do it like this. Oh, and I got some new brushes earlier, guys. Check this out. Some new vector brushes. These are going to be trippy. These are actually vector shapes, guys. So I don't know. We might experiment with these and see if we can do some like really weird stuff. Because what's cool is when you go in and you look at these, they actually have vector points and vector nodes. So when you create them, they're actually vector shapes, which is kind of interesting. So I might try to actually do some painting with those. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah. So we'll say thank you for the donation. And then we'll, we're just getting it typed out right now. We'll make everything look better. Okay. So I want to do a different box than this. Let's go with a frame text box. And we'll go here. Thank you for... Okay, and we'll center it. Obviously, we're not going to leave it Arial font. Just so everyone's clear. I'm not sure how I want it to look. I guess I'll just... You know what? We're not going to do a square. We are not going to do a square. I'll tell you exactly what we're going to do. We're getting rid of those. Because I don't like it. We're going to make this a better looking shape than that. Foxy, how are you? Good to see you. I want to do a more organic shape like this. Yes. Something like this. Make it a cloud. That's not a bad idea, Foxy. We're going to redo my donation. I'm doing good. We're going to redo my donation. We never actually finished my donation animation. I had every intention to, but we never actually did it. And I don't want just a static picture. I want to have it actually animated. And I want to have it fit. I want to have it fit like the other, my follow and my host animations, right? Because I have a host animation of me and Darcy with like confetti coming down. We're going to redo that one as well, because that's a real early animation. And then I want to redo the follow one as well. And we're going to see what we can do there. Krager, what's up, buddy? Long time no see. How are you? Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I've been brushing it, dude. I got my beard brush here. I got to keep brushing this thing. How's it going, buddy? Clouds. Let's see if we can do this. That's a good idea. That's a good suggestion, Foxy. I like that. Doing good. I saw you on earlier, man. How's things going for you in the streaming world? It seems like you're doing pretty well. I saw you passed 600. Don't quote me. It's way more epic than my stash. Right on. It's turning white too, Krager. I've told my daughter I'm gonna be Santa Claus for Christmas, and she laughs at me because she still believes in Santa. So when I tell her I'm gonna be Santa, she gives me that like one-eye crazy look, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna be Santa for Christmas. Alright, we're gonna go clouds, you say. Clouds. Okay. Way more color than I do. I bet, dude. Can we get a shout out for Krager, guys, when you guys get a chance? Good to see you, man. I'm glad to see you're doing well, buddy. Guys, if you're not following Krager, please do. Real nice fella. I did his logo for him. Just a real nice guy. I met him real early on through Miller, actually. And he's been doing really well over here streaming. He's been doing a lot of like IRL streams and stuff. Yeah. So how are you tonight, Foxy? You playing any games? Good to see you. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. Let's go. Just got home from your trip. Oh, right on. Thank you for the... You know what? I know what we're going to do. We're going to do a multi-line. Hop on Borderlands 3. Very nice. I'll probably be on there later tonight. Let's go. So is that going to be all caps then? We'll just do it. Thank you for the... And then what we'll do is we'll obviously lower the size down to about, I'd say 48. And this is not going to be the font and the color, guys. Just, we'll get there. So I've been playing Zane, and I've been playing the Beastmaster guy, Flack or whatever his name is. The game is really good. Really, really good. I'm really enjoying it. Have you tried that one, Krager? Tried Borderlands 3 or no? Been super busy? Not yet. It's super fun, Krager. Like, super. Yeah. Like, I really like the original too, but this one, it's like you can really tell that they've updated it, if that makes sense, you know? Because, like, you've got the whole ship element in there now, you've got the traveling to different worlds, you have, like, all these different elements tying in now that really make the game feel more modern, I think, is the way I would say it. And it's just, the gunplay feels super now. Like, it feels amazing. I mean, it feels way better than 2 did. It's just really tight. To me, it felt a lot like Destiny. I don't know if anyone else in here would agree with that, but like the gunplay feels like Destiny now. Like it feels really smooth, you know? Right. Yeah, Fista. I would agree with that 100%. But the gunplay feels good. Like, it feels really, really good. Okay. So let's work on the cloud. That's what I'm saying, Fista. Like, the gunplay is sharp. Yeah, exactly, Krager. And you can feel it, too, when you play this one. It just feels good. Like, it feels really good. I'm playing around with some ideas in my head, just so everyone knows what the heck we're doing here. For the donation. Yes. Yep. I do want to try mods at some point. Eventually I will. I don't want a stroke, because a stroke is sort of... It doesn't fit the way that I do this, so I don't want to do that. Finish. One more double this week, yes, I know. Dude, I'd highly recommend it. We were actually talking about this. I streamed earlier this morning, bud, and I was talking about how if people were to ask me my opinions, I'd say 100% worth it. You know how when you play one of those games where... You know how you play some games and you're like, it was worth it. You know, it was good. It was fun. Borderlands 3 to me was like absolutely worth it. Absolutely worth it. Like, there's not even a question to me whether or not the value's there. Like, it is... There's tons of story, there's tons of depth, there's a lot going on, multiple characters. I mean, to me, it's absolutely worth the asking price. But, you know, I'm sure some people may have a variance in opinion, and that's cool. But to me, it's definitely worth what the asking price is, for sure. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, 100%. No regret at all. Yeah, glad. They, you know, it's one of those things. If you know how to make a game and you do it right, you know, they're good. They're good at that model of game, right? Like, that's what they do. That's their niche, and they do it well. They do it really well. You know, and the other thing with it is that they're really good at telling a fun story that doesn't take itself seriously, right? So, like, you can laugh at the humor, you can have fun with the jokes, because the game jokes on itself. You know, it doesn't take itself too seriously. So it's not one of those games where, you know what I mean? You just have fun with it. You laugh, you get the little jokes, you move on. You know, it's just one of those games. I'm so busy right now. No, I hear you, dude. It's, you know, that's one of those realities, right? Like, you can only buy so many games. You can only have so many games, and you only have so much money, you know, and that's the way it is. All right, water bottle. We'll be here. Mm-hmm. Yep. Really like the vehicles. They feel really good, too. Like, there's a lot about this one that just feels really sharp. Oh, and don't mind this gray background, guys. The gray background right now is only for, it's only for the the look of it. Like, it will be an alpha channel. So the background will eventually just disappear completely. What's up, Odie? Doing good, buddy? Doing good? Yeah? Okay. So I think what I want to do is inline here. We'll go behind. We'll go with 4. Yeah. Shouldn't be an Odin command. It should be. It should be a Frodo command. My daughter's cat? That cat, dude. That cat. He's trying to earn himself a one-way ticket out of here. I told my daughter, I said, if Frodo isn't here when you get back, you know. She's like, don't you do nothing to Frodo. I wouldn't, but... Yeah. Okay, so I kind of like what's going on there. Let's move these down here. So, in order to progress this, we're going to group all this into one element. So now, you can see we can just move that around, right? It said it timed you out, but we good? I wonder why. I guess it didn't like a command that didn't exist or something? I don't know. So we're going to do mesh layers for this. So let's start that now. If we go here. Alright, so this will be balloon 1. We got to get this ready for animation. I didn't even think of that. This will be balloon 2. Huh. Weird. This will be balloon 3. Balloon 4. Nah, dude, I love my animal too much. I mean, I'm the type of person, I might complain about my cats, right? But I love them. I wouldn't. I mean, as long as they're not, like, peeing in the house or, you know, destroying things, they're good. My daughter would have a literal... Oh, I love cats. My daughter would have a literal freak out if I got rid of a cat. Like, she'd be angry, dude. Speaking of Odin, somebody on YouTube thought I looked like some guy named Odin naked on there. Never heard of the guy. I don't know why I'm getting these graphical glitches in Mixer, by the way, guys. I'm not sure. I apologize for that. I'm trying OBS tonight to see if it's any clearer. Let me know how the performance is. I may try to go back to Streamlabs OBS if it continues to be choppy and whatnot. Kind of weird. Alright, so we've got balloon 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Fantastic. Okay, so we've got those ready for animation. So this and this are going to be embedded in this. So this is going to be one static image. I don't know who that is, Gregor. Never heard of him. I mean, maybe that's a good compliment? I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Alright, so the balloons are going to do this. I think there's something going on with Mixer today, not sure what. You know, it's crazy, too, Glads, because, like, I don't drop frames or anything. I've got fiber internet. Like, I don't drop frames. I have no packet loss anywhere. But I get these weird graphical glitches. So I just don't understand. It's I guess he makes prop replicas. Yeah, I'm lucky. We have I've got the business fiber because my job pays for my internet. So why not? Right? Alright, let's refresh this. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to take my daughter out of the equation. And I don't think I'm going to be holding her anymore. I think we're going to give that up. Because when I originally had this concept in mind, she didn't weigh what she weighs now. So I think we're just going to get this out of here. So we're going to move this over here. Yeah, I hear you, Glass. I don't know. Alright, so we're gonna break this up. We're gonna grab this model of my kiddo. We're gonna move it in here. Because I really like this update of her here. This as opposed to this. Because I love the little missing teeth. This is awesome. So we're gonna use this. Okay. And then we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna grab my Ghost Phantom self, and we're gonna bring that over as well. You can see, right? Whee! Okay. So we're gonna put this right here on top of the balloons. Not on the junk laptop I'm using. It can affect you, right? Like, having those kinds of issues. I remember those days, yeah. I'm fortunate that I've always had a decent computer, but also, like I've said before, I use my computer for work. So for me, it's I've got to have a decent machine. You know what I mean? So I'm lucky to have that opportunity. But I've never really had computer problems. And then once I got fiber, that ruled out the internet. So I was like, well, there should definitely be no issue streaming here because I've got the hardware, I've got the internet. Things should work. Yeah, Glass. Well, I used to. Like, at one time I was a desktop tech, yes. And I used to do, so I started at, like, desktop, and I worked my way up to, like, LAN administration and stuff like that. But I still built my own PCs and everything, Glass. Yeah, 100%. And then Mixer Deep 6 is there. Yeah, that's... Why did they get rid of that? I don't understand. It seemed like there were a lot of people using it. Okay, wait a second. Let me see this here. Hey, Jer, I have to do the Mixer Streamer test thing to use my cam again. Do you know if I can do that on my phone? Do what on your phone? I don't think I understand the question. Use your cam to get a key. You have to do a... I didn't have to do anything. All I had to do was request a key. It didn't ask me anything about a cam or anything. It just said... It just put in a request and went right through. Mine went through, like, almost instantly. Unless I'm misunderstanding what you're saying. If I am, I apologize. Alright, we've got eyelids there. It says I have to do the key thing to use my cam? Really? Huh, I don't know. I don't know if it's the... I didn't have to do anything. All I did is I went to the page and it said, would you like to request a key? And I said yes, and it just said click and it went through and I had a key. I didn't have to do anything or anything like that. What are you using now, Krager, if you're not using the Mix It Up app? Like, what are you using to get the phone? I don't need keys. Ooh, I'm not sure on that, Festa. Maybe there's a different request process since you're on a console? I'm not entirely sure on that, buddy. Okay, I've heard other people using that. Is it no good? Is it crappy, or is it...
Oh, we got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. Because I actually thought about doing some IRL streams with my daughter. But I haven't done it yet. Firebrand, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the host, bud. How are you? We're going to take my chopped off arm over here. Good to see you, man. Thank you for that host. Okay, so we're going to take her eyelids and go straight up with them. And then we're going to move the pupils into the center of the eye. I told my wife she needs to hurry up and get home, because I'm surviving on gummies, chips, and pizza while they're gone. I don't think that's good, but that's what we got. Okay, we're going to get rid of the sucker. I don't want to do the sucker. How you doing? I'm doing good, Firebrand. I'm doing real good, man. No complaint. Just sort of, so a long time ago, you guys never saw this, but I originally had this in mind for the donation animation for the stream, and I never finished it. And so we're going back and we're refreshing all my animations. So we're going to refresh the donation. Well, we're going to finish the donation, I should say. And then we're going to refresh the follow, and we're going to refresh the host. And then we're going to see if we can't update some of this to make it look a little better. How big in terms of overall size, Glass, do you mean? Like the frame, or how big will the file be? Yeah, so I'm going to, well, the size of it is going to be 1920 by 1080. I'm going to do a full HD, so it'll be super crisp. And then the output file will probably be about 7 megs. But it'll be 1920 1080. It'll be a full size. Because I want this to be, for like when somebody makes a donation, I want this to be a really nice looking, clean image, right? I want it to look good. Like, I don't want it to be, you know, broken up or anything. Yeah. Because I don't know if you've seen some of this stuff, Krager. We've been doing little animations. We've been doing entrance animations for like different people that have been on the stream and supporters of the stream and things like that. We've been making like animation for people and stuff. And we're going to do a couple different ones. Like that right there. Fista's got his own animation. Water Bottle has her own. Yeah. Yeah, Glass. And that's why for this one we're going to do 1920 1080. We're going to do the other one probably like 1080 size roughly. Okay, so we're gonna take this, give it some color. Whoop, nope. No idea either. He messaged me right when he got down there and said they were there and all that stuff, but I haven't really heard from him. I was wondering how he was doing. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. Let's break this up. And we're kind of doing this part by part, guys. Just so you know. It's like Glass said. I really want to keep this high quality. Like, I don't want this to be some low quality stuff. Like, I want this to be a really good looking animation. I don't want it to be really, really nice and high quality. We might do a mesh style animation for this too. I don't know yet. Low quality, best quality. Sometimes you're not kidding on that. Sometimes you are right, Water Bottle. Sometimes it can be. Okay, do it like this. Get rid of this. And we will have her blank, so we will put the pupils, we'll get the pupils, or the eyelid back in place at some point. That's how I do my show. Okay, so we're gonna go here. Should I have them waving, or what should I have them doing for a donation? Should they be clapping? Should they be cheering? Because we're gonna have waving in the follow animation. They wave in the follow animation. Clapping, I think, might be good. Like she's saying it. Oh yeah, we could mouth it for sure, Fista. We could do a full-on mouth animation. So you know, we could actually we could do it. We would have to create. Thank you for the donation. We'd have to create like. I'll show you exactly what we'd have to do. I'll show you. So watch this. I saved this once. Where is it?
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Hey, Makings, what's up, buddy? How are you? Right here, check this out. So this is a real quick sort of look at the way a mouth forms different syllables, right? So this would help answer that question, Vista. So your mouth, when you speak, is going to make these shapes for different letters, right? So like A, E, O, U, L, L, C, and you can actually make them and look at this, and you'll feel your mouth make those shapes. This is actually how you read lips. This is part of how I read lips when I read lips, because most people don't realize this, but when people speak, your mouth makes certain shapes. Like when you say S, it's S, S. It's that stress, right? So your mouth makes shapes when you talk, which is how people read lips. This is why, or how some of us like hearing impaired people read, is because your mouth, we can guess by the way your mouth looks what letter you're saying, pretty much. So that's how they do it. Anyway, long story short, if you want to animate someone speaking, you would use something like this, and you don't have to make these exact mouths, but it gives you the generalized shape. So like if you had someone saying thank you, it would sort of go from T to probably A to N, thank, probably to like to QU. So it'd probably go thank, and then you would do U. So it's doable. It's totally doable. Yeah, Gregor. And you don't realize it when you speak, but your mouth does actually follow a pattern. Your mouth does it for you automatically. Okay, let's get rid of this arm completely. Good. I'll go there with that.
We got a host. Welcome, everyone.
Merc, thank you, buddy. I appreciate that host, sir. Okay, cool. So we're gonna do it like this. So maybe we'll have like a little bit of a cheer thing going on. I kind of like that idea. So we'll get rid of these. Playing the beta. Oh, the Call of Duty beta, right? I was actually telling somebody earlier, I have not played a Call of Duty game in probably 7 years. What do you guys think of it? Is it good? Like, you have to play the Untitled Goose Game? What the world is that? What is that? Is that real? Am I just out of the loop? You're a goose causing havoc. So is it kind of like Goat Simulator then? Merc, or some parts were tough? No, it's puzzly. I've not heard of that at all. What is it? What platform is it on? Epic and Switch. Oh, speaking of which, hold on a second. Hold on. I'll be right. Look what my kid has waiting for her when she gets home from camp. So she can keep her grubby little mitts off of mine. Yep. So she's always playing my Nintendo. So I was like, alright, you know what? We're going to solve this. So I bought her this blue one. Because blue and teal are like her favorite color. But we haven't even opened it yet. Turquoise is the official color. I'm sorry. We'll see how it goes. And I think it's going to be perfect for her, right? Because I already have a bunch of Switch games. Yeah, the box is crazy. Like, I already have a bunch of Switch games, so she can use them. And then, what's cool is it's a little bit smaller, right? So it'll be perfect for her hands. But yeah, when she gets home from camp. You won one. I mean, if she doesn't want it, I'll keep you in mind, Pista. I'll keep you in mind. Because my wife got mad at me, dude. She was like, so I told my wife, I was like, I'm going to buy her one. And she was like, well, make it for Christmas. And I was like, I'm not going to wait 3 months for Christmas. For those that don't know, I'm not a big fan of, like, I don't have anything against Christmas, but, like, I'm not the type of person that's going to make somebody wait 3 or 4 months for Christmas. I just don't do that. It's like, I'll buy her something else for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like, no. She'll just order one if she doesn't get it. You're not wrong, water bottle. She'll be like, look, I wanted the Switch Lite. I'm the same way as you, and my wife is, like, I'm sorry. Like, it makes my wife so angry because she never knows what to get me for Christmas because I buy whatever I want through the year. But I'm like, I'm a grown man, right? Like, I'm not going to wait for my presents. I'm just not going to do it. Like, if you want to buy me something and you want me to open something, put underwear, coffee, something like that under the tree. You know what I mean? Just put something under there that you know I'll use. I can open it, thank you. But, like, if it's something I want, I'm not waiting. I'm not waiting. I refuse. I just won't do it. Oh, yeah, Firebrand. You're the same way, Foxy? Yeah, I mean, what's the point? I'm a grown-up. Like, I'm not waiting for my Nope. Nope. I mean, you know. And sometimes she gets a little angry about it sometimes, but then she knows that, like, she learned early on in our relationship that that's just the way I am. Like, I don't wait for this stuff. Like, I'm not gonna sit around and wait a month for something I want. To be fair, though, she's really good. Like, she always ends up getting me something really cool for Christmas. I'm terrible about it, though. I just say, buy whatever you want. And I'm like, I don't know. Is that good? Or is that bad? That makes that little bit of a pattern there. And then what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a... It really is, Foxy. I'll show you a really cool one. One I like to show people. Here's one that really helps highlight it. So... It was last year, right? Yeah, right here. So this is a really cool example. You see this one, Foxy? We called it an undead wizard sort of thing, right? So you can see this, right? You see the robe? So here is the robe. That robe is literally just a flat shape. That's all it is. It's just a flat shape right here. These are the details that go in the robe that give it the texture and whatnot. So you can see, like, how quickly you could draw this freehand with a pen really quick. And we did it one time on stream. Like, this robe is nothing more than just doing stuff like this. right? This is literally all it is. And then just give you a quick example. All I did was make the shape, okay? And then what I did was I drew in the details and sort of masked them into the road. And that's what creates the details and the effects. So you can go a long way with those little details like that. And you are 100% right. There's another really good one to help prove that point as well. It is the little monster thing. This is the one I think that really, to me, really proves that point. Right here. So this is this character. Don't get me wrong, it looks cool, right? But it's flat. There's no texture, there's no detail, there's nothing that makes it pop, right? So here it is with a raster shade, which I don't normally do raster, but I wanted to experiment. And then here it is with the vector shading. So you can see the vector shade, the little details, the slime, and how it totally propels the picture forward. You know what I mean? And you're right. It's that little small stuff can really make it pop. Kreger, good to see you, buddy. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Yeah. Have a good night, man. I'm bad. You didn't pick it. It was on you, Water Bottle. I told you to pick it. Remember? Last stream I was like, Water Bottle, pick the topic. And you were like, you didn't pick it. So I'm blaming you. Night, Kreger. Have a good one. The first official blame Water Bottle on my channel. Aw, man. Okay, so we're going to do it like this. And I think what we'll do... I'm not drawing really quick tonight, guys. We're just sort of brain dead doing this, so... Glad y'all are patient. You know, I actually thought about... I want to get y'all's opinion on this. Because I've been brainstorming on, like, YouTube videos, topics. Would you guys... So, I was thinking about doing this. And just tell me... You don't have to agree with me. Just tell me if you think this is something that would be useful, right? So, you guys see how I draw hands, and I draw feet, and heads, and things like that, right? So, what I was thinking about doing was... doing, like, a how to draw flat vector characters course from, like, start to finish. So video one, or the first one would be sort of like maybe hands and arms. The second one would be like, you know, body shapes and legs and feet. And then like heads and hair and that kind of stuff. And then the final culmination of it would be like putting it all together. So it could be sort of like small primers on each different part. And the way I would do it is like a whole video of like hands. You know, drawing open hands, closed hand, sideways hand, pointing hands, you know, that whole bit. Same thing with the legs and feet, like showing, you know, each body part. And then at the end of the video, showing a couple different character creations. So sort of like a small video series. I'm thinking maybe 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe like 8 videos in total. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's an idea. I thought it might be something that people would like to see. Like the process, if you will. Okay, so we're going to take this little guy, we're going to flip it over. I put it in Discord, uh-oh. What is it? It's weather. Okay, we'll take it. Blame Jer. Look at Water Bottle. Weather. I've already got an idea. Thank you, Water Bottle. Okay, so we're going to do it like this here. Now, we need to finish shading out these arms and stuff. I don't know, I'm thinking about doing a video series like that. I feel like it would be useful to people. I haven't fully decided on how I'm going to do it yet. You should see some of the pictures that my wife's sending home from camp. It looks like my daughter is having a blast. I'm so happy for her. Lucky kid, man. There's pictures of Darcy shooting a bow and arrow. She got to shoot a bow, and she got to, like, go rock climbing and all kinds of stuff. So, those are just having more fun than me, to be honest. Okay, this I want a little bit shorter. I want this hand sort of down here a little, right about there. Yep. Get rid of these two. This is just for figuring out shapes, by the way. Okay. Okay, good. I like the overall body alignment and everything. I think we'll just have it sort of like cheering. And then we'll do... Yeah, we'll do it like this. And then we're going to make, for the sake of sizing, we'll make her a little bit bigger. Oop, we got to get the legs, or else her legs are going to be off. We'll go a little bit bigger, like maybe here. I'm thinking. Yeah, I'm glad she's having fun. I was hoping she would. Because I know Mom was really, really excited about it. So, I'm happy. Okay, we're going to get rid of this head. We're going to take this. We're going to break this one up. See the shading and stuff we did on this head? Just got more detail. So we're going to use it. Okay, cool. So we're going to redefine this shape just a bit. I'd say a little more like maybe this. Cool. And we need to break this apart because we got to move out my eyelids. See? So we'll take my pupils, move them up. And we're going to give me a smile as well. And the way we'll do that... And we're going to use the same coloring as her mouth, I think. So we'll grab that same tongue, paste inside. Bad puns. Okay, so we'll go like this. And now we're going to cut the top of this off. Okay. And we got to give me teeth. I am not toothless. Nor do I wish to be. Yeah, because it's like I told my wife with the with that little Nintendo. I was like, if we're gonna get her one, get it now, when they first release, right? Before Christmas and all that crap. Because when Christmas comes, that'll be a rat race, guarantee it. That'll be one of those Christmas gifts you can't find. It's not gonna be anywhere. And so what I did was I pre-ordered it like 2 weeks ago, and they were still available when I pre-ordered it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get it and be done with it. So, worked out. She likes to lay in bed with me, and she likes to play Binding of Isaac. Okay. Okay, good. We got me going. Be the same thing for me. We're gonna break this up. We're gonna use the same hands because these hands are actually way better. I never made it. I'm terrible, water bottle. Terrible. I know. I know. A weather comic strip. It was a busy week last week. So I was talking about this earlier in stream, Water Bottle. My wife, she has this thing for let's keep our daughter busy. I don't know why, but so Darcy's doing volleyball now. So she's doing practice twice a week, 2 games a week. And then now she's got her signed up for Girl Scouts, so she's doing Girl Scouts on top of that. So like, take Sunday for example, when they get home. They'll be home around 4, and my daughter's got a game at 6. So I'd love to see how that's going to go. And, you know, it's just one of them things where like, I know she's trying to keep her involved and keep her going, and I agree with it. But at the same time, I'm like, she needs to rest too, because, you know, you can only do so much before you start running out of gas, even a kid. Right. But my wife, she insists that it's good to keep her busy, and I agree, it is. I agree that it is good to keep her busy. It's good to keep her involved. But at the same time, like, you gotta have that downtime, right? You gotta have that time to just, like, let your brain do nothing, you know? Play video games or, you know... Because, like, anything you do, it utilizes that brain power, and it wears you out over time. I don't know what all those graphical glitches are in my stream. I think if it continues next time, I may use Streamlabs again, just to see if it clears up. So just so everyone's aware, some of the animation stuff may not work 100% next time, because we may try Streamlabs and see if it clears up. Don't know why that's doing that, but I don't like it. Okay. Alright. A little over an hour. I'm probably going to stream about another 30 minutes or so. I don't think we're going to do a really, really long stream tonight, guys. I think, because I streamed 4 hours earlier today, I think we're just going to play around with this for a little bit. Maybe, you know, see where it takes us, and then I'll probably call it there. Just letting y'all know. Yeah, I don't want to overdo it today, you know? But I wanted to stream since I didn't get to stream last night. Because last night we went out to dinner and all that before, you know, before they went off for camp. So we were busy doing that, and then I was like, you know, no hot dogs. No, I wasn't allowed to have hot dogs. We went to a fancy restaurant that didn't sell hot dogs or sandwiches, so I had to order real food. I was really disappointed about it. Yeah, I was like, so I asked the guy, I was like, do you have cheeseburgers? And he's like, no. And I'm like, do you have hot dogs? No. And I'm like, all right, what do you got? And it was like chicken, blah, 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 and steak, blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, do you have pizza? You know, drove my wife nuts. I love pushing her buttons. No, I didn't ask if they could make hot dogs. I asked them if they could make me a sandwich, though. And they didn't have any sandwiches on the menu. And I was like, well, can you make one? I know they're not on the menu. Could you make one now? And the guy was like, no. And I was like, all right, well, I took this pasta dish. It was shrimp. It was a shrimp and butter garlic over pasta. And it had like this, it was all right. I didn't really like it, but I ate it. It was food. I would have rather had a hot dog. Look, there's one thing you'll know about me. If you ever meet me in real life, I am about as cheap as they come. I'll take a hot dog and french fries, and I'm solid. Like, I don't need any fancy food. I don't need to go to any fancy restaurants. Take me to a hot dog place, and I'll be in heaven. What is the one thing you enjoy, though? What about, I mean, or anybody? What's the one food that you could eat, no matter what? Like, you could just eat it. You know what I mean? Everybody has something that, like, is one of those foods that's like a pizza, a hot dog, a cheeseburger. It's just something that you could just eat and not really think about it. You know what I mean? Almost everybody does. Pizza. Yeah. I mean, we all have something that we're just like, yep, I could eat that. You know? Alrighty. Alright. So I think we'll do the same thing here. We'll do my arms up, so we're going to keep the eyelids above it. Hang on, I got to send a text message real quick. Okay, good. And we're going to change the sign stuff up, and we'll have Darcy talking. So we're going to move this over here so that we can do a better arrangement of it. Good. So this will go here to the back. It'll be sort of the same thing. Now with me there, that means we're going to have to resize Darcy just a bit, or we're going to have to move her down a bit. She'll be more like this, I think. Yeah. We'll go like this. I like that. Okay. And then that leaves me room to be right here next to her. Perfect. I like this a lot. Okay. So then we'll fix my arms. We'll do the same thing we sort of did for Darcy. And what we'll do is we'll do the arms on their own mesh layer. No, we'll do the arms. We'll do one giant mesh layer, and we'll... I've got an idea for that. Okay, cool. So we're going to recreate this same thing here we did for her. Yeah, let's see what we'll do. Because I like this better than the rounded arms, so I think we'll... Because I'll be honest with you, I'm going to have to play with the way I'm going to animate these. This is going to be a little tricky. Little bit tricky. I have faith in myself, though. Or I should say, I'll figure it out. Probably a better way to look at it. Okay. Here, we'll go with this darker blue to create that depth against the sleeve. Drag it this way. Nope. Lock children. Drag it down a little bit. So if I do it at this size here, we're going to overlap slightly. So I'm going to need to fix that. So we'll get rid of this. This needs angled up a bit more, I think. Yeah. Gotta unlock those children. Perfect. Like it. So we'll do the same thing here. Cross it and bring it in. Okay, good. That looks better than the half folded arms. I like that a lot better. We still need to fix the ears because I'm not happy with the way those look. So we will. Let's go here for now. Do I like the width of the arms, or are they too thick? They're pretty thick. Here, same color. We'll go a little bit more narrow. Yep, much better. These are the little things that you just don't think about when you're making stuff like this, you know? I don't know, I guess it's the improvement over time, which is what's really sort of making this change. Put it this way. Yep, nice. There we go. Okay. Good. So we're gonna move this one over. Sorry, I'm being super particular. Sometimes I gotta learn that's not the best thing to do. Sometimes you're better off just... Hey, water bottle. Sometimes you just gotta be happy with what you got and move on. Okay, so we're gonna get rid of this. We're gonna move this up. My wife did give me a list of things to do, though, water bottle. I haven't done any of them. Well, not a list, but she was like, hey, can you do this and this outside? And I was like, yeah, sure. I still have tomorrow. I am not doing them. I'm not doing them. I'm going to say I forgot. I'm just going to go, look, I forgot. I'm sorry. I don't know. I forgot. So, that'll be what it is. Moving on. Don't rat me out. She doesn't watch my stream, so she won't know. She really doesn't. I'll clip it. You better not. I can see it now. You'll send it to her. Okay, cool. So I like the direction this is going. And now what we're going to do is we've already got the balloons labeled 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We need to break the body part down. We need to finish the shading. We need to break the body parts down, which is going to allow us to animate this better. So that's going to be the next phase of this. Okay, cool. So we'll finish shading the shirt. And I actually think that blue might be a bit too dark for my liking. And now that I'm looking at the color of the paint, it's funny, man. You go back and you look at this stuff, and I don't like the brown on these pants. That's better, I think. Let's try. Okay, cool. So that gives us that little bit of a shade look there. Should we put my logo on my shirt? What do you think? Probably wouldn't hurt, right? Okay. Where would it be? Right about there, I'm guessing? Looks right. Okay, cool. So we've got... Now, I don't know if I like the color of my shirt. I feel like it might be too dark. And I don't like the color blue of her pants. Not a fan. But I'll figure. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing for me. We're going to make this a little bit wider. Nice. And we're going to grab these. Same thing as we did for Darcy. Actually, we're going to make it match this color. And this sort of helps sell that little bit of a depth there between the legs. Okay, good. Now, I don't like the color of the... I don't like this color. And I want to put a belt. I want to put a belt, because I don't... I gotta work on this. I don't like the arrangement of this. If I... Nope, I don't like that either. Maybe some jorts? No, I'm not feeling those, no. Okay. We're getting closer to that 1,500 goal. That's cool. Yeah. That'll be, to me, it feels like that'll be a nice goal. That'll be like a really nice point to hit, right? Because at that point, I'm, you know, I feel like I've accomplished a good bit at that point. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like it's, I don't know, it's weird. It'll feel good to sort of hit that, to me, that milestone. Okay, to me, that's a pretty big number. I know to some people it probably isn't, but I will be excited about it. We'll do a belt buckle. Good. So, I know this is going to drive people nuts, but I feel like we should redo my head. I feel like I have too much hair in my head. What's your opinion on that? Am I crazy? Am I accurate? Okay. So, haircut time. All right. So, oh, water bottle. Look at this. We did this earlier. We refreshed my Lego. And we're refreshing Darcy's Lego as well. Because I want to animate this, me and Darcy, our little once I get them the way I want them, we're gonna animate these little Lego characters and put them in the stream somehow. I don't know how yet, but we're gonna animate them and put them in there. Yeah, we're gonna somehow, some way. We'll get it. And I don't think my beard's big enough in this either. Yes, exactly. Because Lego, there's not a lot of like, you know, crazy motions. It's more like just your simple sort of robotic motions, right? It's very, you know what I mean? Like if you look at Sevens, it's very...
How you doing, Mr. Seven?
Right. The way it sort of is, yeah. Alright, so we need to redesign my face a little bit. So we're going to do that. And you know what? This is a good time to do it because if we're going to use this for all the animations, this would be a good time to do it. Good time to do it. How do I want to do this? How do I want to do this? Okay. Let's, before we start hacking this to pieces, we'll do like I always do. We'll copy it straight up. That way we have a working product. We're going to get rid of this junk on the side. We're going to get rid of the mouse stuff for now. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to get rid of the shade for right now. We're going to try pulling this down a bit more. Okay, first off, which I think is already better. And then what we'll do is we're going to get rid of these. And it's unfortunate because I really like these tufts. I like the way that shading looks, right? Maybe we can incorporate some of that into the beard. Some of that look there. Okay. This is Water Bottle's fault, just so everybody knows. Whatever happens here. Okay. Oh, I might be streaming a game Monday. Hey, look at that! Nailed it, right? Not quite. Okay. Now, the plan for this is going to be, we still want there to be hair, but we want it to be very faint. Okay. So then this... I don't like the way this shape is working. But it may... You know what? It may be good, because we're going to grab these two. What if we did some of these, like, in my beard? Does my beard look that unkept? Well, I don't want to say unkept. Does it look that wild in parts that it would make sense to sort of do some of these as small beard details, or is this overkill? Okay. So you're saying my beard looks unkept. Okay, thank you, Water Bottle. I appreciate you. No, I like the details, to be honest with you. You know, those came from up where the hair was, but I think they look really good on the beard. Not gonna lie. I think they look sharp. I like it. Yeah, I think I'm going to be trying Streamlabs OBS next time. I don't like all these graphical glitches we're having, to be honest. Don't like them one bit. So I think we're going to be trying out some Streamlabs OBS. We're using OBS right now. But I don't like... I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But I want to get rid of it, because it's making me angry. You know, I work hard to try and make things look good, and I have this thing going on. Frustrating. And especially when you have a graphical based stream, right? Where you want people to really see what you're doing. You don't want little glitches and stuff going on, you know? Alright, cool. So we're getting there. My beard, I like this. What do you guys think? I'm down with it. I like the way my hair looks. Yeah. I like this was a good call here, using the Sharpie points on the beard. Looks really good. It looks more like me than the full head of hair. Because I think you guys are used to seeing me. Doesn't it, Katak? Alright, so here's the way this is going to work. When I go live next time, just as a heads up, and I'll warn everybody when I do it, I'm gonna try Streamlabs OBS. And I probably won't have all of the graphics and everything in and all the animations, but I will try to get as many as I can in there and see if we can make it halfway functional. The goal will be to do a test stream and see if we end up with these graphical glitches. If we end up with these graphical glitches, then it's going to be either way. But if we don't end up with the graphical glitches, then we'll shift everything over to Streamlabs OBS and get rid of OBS completely, because it doesn't seem to have helped at all. And you know what's crazy is I'm not dropping any frames. 0 drop frames. It's not coming out of my end this way. So I don't know if it's something about the way Mixer's interpreting the data. I don't have a clue. But it is frustrating. Do you know if there's any specific, does anyone know if there's a specific, like, keyframe interval you're supposed to use? Or can you, I mean, because I know sometimes you have to set, like, a very specific keyframe interval. Some streaming sites you have to set it to, like, 2 or 4 or whatever. I don't know if something's updated on Mixer's end and I've got to, like, manually configure that, or what that's all about. Then here's what I'll do. When I get off stream tonight, I'm going to relax for a bit, play some games and stuff like that. I think what I'll do is I'll start getting Streamlabs OBS set up. And then that way, next time we go live, we can see if that makes it any better. Because I agree with Coach. Like, this isn't cool. This is way too much for my liking. And it's been way too much. It's been getting worse. And it's really frustrating. No. I've been on regular OBS now. I thought the recent key change was supposed to... Which key change? Did they actually say a key change, Coach? Or... Because I've got the key change in OBS set to auto, and I have the key change... Oh, the stream key change. I got you. Maybe that's what she means. I don't know. The mixer stream key, yeah. I think that was only the main reason for that, Coach. I think was to make people who weren't partners kind of understand or get a better explanation as to what streaming is supposed to be, if you will. I think that's kind of what that was. I don't think it was really supposed to help this, but I could be wrong. You know, you can request a new stream key now, like you used to be able to. Water bottle, yes. You can go in and you can hit request new key. You can, yeah. Yep. Yeah. It's just frustrating, you know, because you're trying to be the best you can be, and you've got this crap all over the place, and it's not a fun experience. It really takes away from the overall, you know. It's like you try really hard to provide quality material, and it's like, come on. Yeah, it's bad. Yeah, once we're done, I'll fire up OBS. I'll start. Yeah, that's true. I might try that. That's not a bad idea. Well, I apologize either way, folks. Unfortunately, it's not something I have full control of. I wish I did. At least I don't think I do. Her shirt is too short. I wonder why that was in there. Okay, that's better. I still want it shorter. That's looking better right there. Okay. Her torso was off for sure. And it was off because I had her sitting in that one. Okay, cool. So now I want to play with the colorization of this a bit. Will. Hang on. Unlock. I wonder why those were grouped like that. Nice and clean. Okay, cool. Alright, so I'm happy with the upgrades we've made and where we're at. I like it much better than the original characters. What I am going to do, though, so that we keep a consistent working copy, is I'm going to put this here, and we're going to keep these 4 originals exactly the way they were, sort of legacy. And we're going to move everything over to this newer... I think they look a lot better. What do you guys think? Than the original characters? It's like, if we... Don't get me wrong, the original ones were cute, but I think that I've improved since then. So I feel like things have just gotten better all the way around. Perfect. That is going to look adorable, y'all. And I'll have us sort of like waving our hands, and we'll have the balloons I think what we'll do is, since it's going to be 1920 by 1080, we'll have it sort of drag up the scene, like float up the scene, and we'll have the balloons sort of waving in the wind, and we'll have it'll look cute. It'll look good. We'll get this animated real nice. It'll look good. Yep. All right. So I think we've locked down a consistent art style, or at least the way we want the new versions of the character to look. So this is going to do the donation, the follower, the host. Is there anything else? My Be Right Back screen. You know what? I'm not done with the Be Right Back screen, so we might actually, because if we look at my Be Right Back screen, that's me with the hair, and we've sort of removed the hair. So we might actually go and refresh that as well. I don't know. We'll see. All right, cool. Well, I think I'm gonna call it there, guys. Like I said, it wasn't gonna be a very long stream tonight. We're just gonna hop on for a little bit. We did stream 4 hours earlier today. I just wanted to sort of get on, draw for a little bit. Figured I'd work on this for a little bit and say hi to everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Sorry it was a short stream, but it was a stream nonetheless. So yeah, just almost 2 hours, an hour and a half. So good times. Thanks for being here. I will maybe stream tomorrow night. We will see how the family's feeling. If the family wants to hang out, we'll probably watch a movie or something. New prompt in Discord. Thank you, water bottle. Thank you. And for anyone out there, thank you for being here. I really appreciate the host, the follows, just being here. Appreciate that support. Foxy, take care. Thank you guys for being here. Means a lot. And whether you believe it or not, look, that cat's gonna get you guys. Okay, we've got to get that cat integrated into stuff somehow. All right. So anyway, thanks for being here, guys. I will see you guys later. Have a great evening. I'll see you guys later. Bye. And we're going to work on this. I think we're going to get Streamlabs set up because this isn't going to work for me. So next time, Streamlabs. All right. Goodbye.